Hello everyone, it's Prince Fender here, and I'm back for another LEGO Transformers MOC video. And for the first time ever, it actually turns into a beast mode instead of a vehicle mode. Who is this LEGO spider, you may ask? Well, this spider, what's her spider name, you may be wondering. Well, I just figure out the name. Like the bill is, yeah. Trying to figure out the name. Yeah. So the bill is sort of like giving some color schemes but I forgot her name. Oh yeah. Her name is Spideretta. So the name Spideretta is actually a parody to Bayonetta because I've been played. Even though I never played Bayonetta games before, but I did play as Bayonetta when I'm playing Smash Ultimate on Nintendo Switch, and so I used using the name Bayonetta as a parody to her ult mode, to her beast mode. So the build itself was mainly inspired by Mindbender's Phobia 2.0. So if you want to check the original build out for yourself, I'm gonna put a link in the description down below. But there's some slight differences, like her beast mode compound eyes. The shape of her eyes also been slightly different, and also the color of her her kneecaps. That's her knee right there. Her leg design also been slightly changed a bit, and also the color scheme, and also the color scheme. Her color scheme of her old mode is to using her color scheme to use it as a camouflage for the jungle environment, like whether it's like a jungle environment or the rain, like specifically for the jungle environment color scheme. Really like the color scheme of her old mode because of to hide in the jungle too, so Maximals don't know where they can find her. So yeah. So cool. Now it's time to move on to the transformation. So I'm gonna transform Spideretta. So let's start with her legs. This becomes this one. Okay. And that's her legs. And now moved on her battle skirt. Okay, then now moved on her upper torso body. Okay, wait, hold on. Try to make her stand up. and then moved on her upper body. So her beast mode abdomen, this one becomes in half. Then her legs. Her arm, Yeah, her arms. This would do the exact same thing. Okay, and last one, but not, and her head. This one becomes. And then. Try to make her stand up with her high heels. Make sure. So here it is. So here's Spideretta in her role. Not again. So there. Finally. There's Spideretta in her robot mode. Alright, so here is Spideretta in her robot mode. So I really liked the build itself in her robot mode when it turned out. So, and also because of the her color scheme in her robot mode reminds me of Rita from 2017 Power Rangers movie, and that's where it reminds me of thanks to her color scheme. And also there's some small some slight changes, like her torso detail, her torso detail, and her lower leg design also been slight changed a bit. There's one main, and also because of the build itself was inspired by Phobia's 2.0 from Mindbender, so I give her weapon, like her spear sword, whatever it's like, sword, I think. Attach it. Yeah. So yeah, the only main differences between Phobia and Spideretta, other than small detail differences, is just the color scheme, like her ponytail, her battle skirt, her legs, her torso, and her eyes. So that's the only main difference between Spideretta and Phobia 2.0 is other than some small detail differences, is literally just a color scheme. So yeah, that's where the build itself, of where the inspiration, where it comes from. But not just because of her robot mode detail slight differences, and also because of her weapon, also been slight changed a bit of her weapon detail, like this part. That piece doesn't have that in the in the original build, so I add that instead. Some add my to make it look like my own version of my Bender's Lego Transformers MOCs. So yeah, that's so I'm gonna show you like for a minifigure for size comparison for a minifigure scale. So alright, so let's get rid of the platform. So I'm gonna show you the first scale comparison. So here is the minifigure. G1 Bumblebee. Gigawatt. And last one but not least, Optimus Primal. So that's pretty much the wrap up. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell on to check out my future Lego Transformers MOCs and other Lego Transformers, and also more Lego MOCs coming very soon on my own Lego YouTube channel. So this is Prince Fender, sign off.